Do it for the culture. They gon' bite like vultures. Wait.
City Hall.
Yeah,
Distribution.
you gotta say City Hall. Though.
St.
City
James.
Hall.
Is that his name?
Walt.
Walt.
His name is Walt.
And was it another somebody before that? The distribution?
Urban Life?
It
No,
was
it wasn't.
City
Nah, Urban Life wasn't around.
Was it E40 and them uncle? St.
Oh,
James?
Saint. I know who you're talking about.
So City Hall is what's going on right here.
Yeah, City Hall.
So would you say that all them type of dudes was Empire before Empire?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was Empire before Empire.
Out here.
That's who gave Mac Dre that bag.
That bag.
You feel me?
That up front.
Yeah, that's who gave Mac Dre that money.
So is that how y'all took the album to them, or did you just say, hey, we just gonna go in? Did y'all take any money from City Hall?
Nah, look, this where it gets really, really funny. Because, like we was talking about Mingles, right? Mingles helped play a real intricate part. And a lot of, how you said earlier, all this shit was meant to be. All this shit, the way it unfolded, it was meant for Stalin it was meant for this shit to happen. Because right at this time, MySpace just starts jumping. YouTube,
He was heavy on MySpace.
YouTube just starts jumping. I'll tell you a whole other story about that too. We'll get back to that. But YouTube starts jumping. Mingles is starting to pop. This is right pre-hyphy movement.
Okay.
Pre-hyphy movement. Before it hit MTV, before Sway did the My Block,
right.
All that shit. So pre-shit. We did the album, like we said, in 2 weeks. And we had no way of knowing how we was gonna put it out.
22 hits.
You feel me? We knew the motherfucker was monumental. Like I just watched Tupac blow up in front of me.
Right.
Literally in front of me.
Right. You know what it takes.
Yeah, and I knew how special he was. Okay. So I knew Stalin was special. I'm not saying he was a Tupac. I'm saying this nigga got it. He's special.
He's special.
That nigga was special, for sure.
So, and me and Tweed, we talked like we never really wanted a record label. We never wanted to be in control of people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
That's some other shit.
That's a lot of shit to deal with.
A lot of
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
A lot of responsibility.
It's a lot of responsibility. So, like, we just wanted to produce records. But because we did the whole album and Jay really needed some brotherly love and assistance and people to bounce real smart business ideas off of.
He's definitely a turf nigga too.
Yes,
so he going through the shit we was talking about earlier.
Exactly.
Niggas that's around you not having no common interest in the shit you doing.
Exactly.
And he was still fucking off too. He was grinding.
Too.
He had to though.
He had to another group of cats because his own group wasn't.
No, they really pulling on you. It's like that crab in the bucket.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, they all supported it though, because see, what's another funny equation. And hopefully, you can keep us where we was, because I really want to tell that story. But the funny equation is that nobody really saw is that before we did the deal with Stalin, East Oakland and West Oakland and North Oakland didn't really hella fuck with each other musically.
Not at all.
Nah.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Not like that.
Because in West Oakland, a nigga I done seen stars that I ain't never even heard of rapping. They big and they
like West Oakland had Steady Mobbing, Block Monsters. They had all their own groups, and it was just West Oakland.
Right.
East Oakland had Paraphernalia to the Mob, the Loonies 3 times, Drew Down. You feel me? And they just fuck with, East Oakland shit. North Oakland, I have no idea.
Father Don.
Maybe was Abgar
Father
from
Don.
the North?
Okay, well then.
Yeah, Don fuck was short though.
Well, okay, so then.
APG
crew
from the North.
There is.
Is it?
Okay, it probably is. Yeah, Abgar in the North.
West. That's West.
That's the West.
That's West Oakland. That's West Oakland.
It was the North at first.
Yeah, it's a borderline right there.
I all thought these niggas was from North Oakland.
For the North, and now they like.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But damn, what was we talking about?
We was talking about that the sides of the city didn't fuck with each other musically.
Oh yeah, not really musically. Like we had Fab. I did the North, got the East, got the West.
Right,
where he put Bathgate from the West.
Right.
Fab is from the North. G Stackers from the East.
We said that nigga smart.
You had that record, but outside that, and we got to give Rich credit because Rich is from the East, and Rich was his plans, I guess, was to put Stalin out.
Yeah.
So that would
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
that same type of
East and West,
connection.
okay.
But
You know what I'm saying?
both niggas you just mentioned already know the industry kind of transcended the hood shit, right? So Rich been signed to Def Jam, Fab, he know the industry well, and he did then.
Yeah.
He knew it well enough to know the
Strength in numbers.
Right.
Strength in numbers. So and like my brother said, Short had.
Short had
He said Goldie. Where was Goldie from?
And Hassani.
Dime is from the north.
Goldie is Hassani, right? Son?
Yeah, Hassani, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hassani.
yeah, he was from the 50s.
Oh, it's from the 50s?
If I ain't mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was from the 50s.
So yeah, it was just.
Cats from Richmond too. I don't remember their names. Yeah.
So I'm really saying all that to say. Well, I'm really saying all that to say it got kind of crazy at times because I'd look up or Tweed look up and we sitting here at his house, at his studio, or our studio, his house is right on the equator of Oakland, which is High Street. That right on the middle of the
Right.
And we got Stalin got 20 West Oakland niggas with him.
Yeah.
And we got all these West Oakland niggas with all these East Oakland niggas. And
Right.
the only thing I think that kept it very, very peaceful was the love that they had for Stalin and the love they had for Tweed.
Right.
And everybody stayed respectfully in place in
Right.
line.
For the most part.
For the most part. We had one, two
Yeah,
little run-ins. But for the most part, it was always
Yeah.
love. But it was amazing to me. 'Cause I was like, oh,
That
nigga.
that is amazing.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
amazing.
saying? To even had that many bodies,
Yeah.
really even from the east. All
Now,
from,
and then now watch this. The icing on the cake was you got all these hood niggas from the east. Stalin ain't none of them niggas rapping except Stalin.
Right.
So Stalin got all these West Oakland niggas, and then in the middle of that we got a gang of rap niggas like the Jack, rest in peace, Pretty Black, rest in peace, Jack.
Right.
The mob figures, the hitters on the payroll. We
Right.
got all these rap niggas that's intertwined with the street niggas. So it's just a one crazy ass gumbo pot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
And the
So
liquor store was right across the street.
liquor store right across the street.
So we used to, the motherfuckers stay lit, bro. It was lit.
So Stalin,
Yeah.
when he finishes that album, and y'all go to City Hall,
We didn't go to
We
City.
didn't go to City Hall.
y'all didn't go to City Hall.
We was looking for a place to put the album out. We didn't know how to put it out. We didn't want to put it out and fumble it, or put it out and not be accepted.
Okay, just because y'all from a long lineage of this shit and got a big history in this shit, I want to address this too because I got to stop on shit when we talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the industry, right? I feel like in Oakland we was always a step behind because even when they start doing the mixtapes heavy and fast, I think they had already figured out how to monetize it when we thought they was giving it away. You see what I'm saying?
Down south.
But before that, prior to that, the music industry got funny. Am I correct? Like, as far as how do you put music out? Like, when MySpace came, when Napster
That's
hit,
what did it.
It's
it
no
wasn't
money.
The mixtapes. It wasn't the mixtapes.
Okay.
It was the internet, bro.
The internet.
The internet was a brand new world
Right.
that nobody lives in. It's just some shit that's in the air. It's some space
Right.
shit.
Right.
And everybody had their own interpretation of it.
Right,
Some
right,
people
right.
didn't even know what the fuck it was.
Right.
Some people was already like the hieroglyphics, the shout out Dell and the Souls of Mischief and all them. They was on it years before. Just like how this what's the coin currency shit is.
Bitcoin.
If you was on it at the right time, you was able to cash out.
Yeah, because them niggas was selling merch. You selling merch
Way
in Europe.
early in the game.
Wow.
Way early in the
Yeah,
game.
It was on top of their shit.
Yeah, they was on top of their shit early. So the thing was that internet, once that internet came, it was like, stop. Try to figure out how to manipulate this. Like even now, it's still open like the Wild Wild West. Like CDs are about to be dinosaurs, and everything's gonna be digital, and that's all because of the internet.
Yeah, it's on its way out.
But I know that
You know what I'm saying?
y'all demographic, not just y'all demographic, because y'all got a lot of new fans too.
Yeah.
And that's what's the beautiful thing. Y'all keep, I won't say progressing because it is progress, but I'll say, I won't say reinventing. It's somewhere in between that. What I'm trying to say, like because it's a steady motion. So of course you progressing if you in it.
We're just doing our homework too. You feel me?
Right, you staying relevant. Right, but the thing about it is, like the fans is finicky, right?
Yeah.
But y'all still got fans who want a physical.
Yeah.
Because they from that era, like, nigga, I want to flip it.
Exactly.
I want to flip it open, nigga. I want to read it. Nigga, I want to touch it. Nigga, I want to put it up there.
Exactly.
I want to have it. You know what I mean?
It's still a couple more years. I think it's a couple more years left.
And you know, I seen some shit on the news. They said that vinyl is second. Now.
Yeah.
Vinyl is better than selling MP3s or a disc.
Is it?
Yeah. So they say people stream, but vinyl is next in line because they're saying it's a sound on vinyl that you can't get.
Right.
I think, to be totally honest with you, I think it's just marketing.
I think it's marketing.
It's no different. It's no different than selling you a 20-year-old pair of Michael Jordans. You see what I'm saying? It's the same shit. This is the era of repackaging.
There was so many record players this Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see them?
My chick bought me one, and I looked at her like
the new shit.
Trying to remake it, but the quality of it ain't shit. So.
The new sound hella thin,
sound weird.
It's light. It ain't made worth.
That's why I said I think it's just
because the shit was mono and stereo, right? It's like two different. The music probably now ain't gonna sound right on that shit anyway.
Not on no mono shit.
The MySpace shit was amazing to get your music instantly all the way across the country.
So so y'all didn't go to City Hall.
Nah, what we did was we sat on it almost too long. We sat on it because we're like, okay, we got to find a way to put this shit out. And the
Is Stalin getting impatient like that artist shit?
Yes, very, very impatient.
He having that artist
and
thing.
He records so fast that we had to talk him into trying to get a studio at his house.
Right.
So that we can get him out our studio.
Right.
So that we could think straight and figure out what to do with this album.
Like, nigga, you need to go on and get your ideas.
Keep on going, though.
Yeah, because he do mixtapes.
Go get you some Pro
He
Tools.
do mixtapes like this.
Right.
He do song. Before you know it, he can package up a record in a week.
Right.
And it'll be on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He still work like
and
that.
he still work like that. People wonder why he dropped 3-4 albums in a year. Because he worked crazy.
5-6 albums in a year.
Yeah. So we was trying to figure it out. Like I say, Mingles came into play where it was like, now we got an outlet where we could actually let him go perform some songs. Let's see what the fans think. And the flip side of the coin, right as Stalin starts to perform in Mingles and shit, like if you heard or haven't heard On Behalf of the Streets, it's a collective of like mob shit, eclectic mob shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing happened.
What's the single on that album?
Party Jumping with Jacka.
And Banger Dance. That was the...
And 808. My 808 had the video.
Yeah, my 808.
Yeah, my 808.
Yeah.
So the craziest thing happened was right when we trying to launch this dope mob classic, the hyphy movement hits. And we had nothing hyphy on that album.
Yeah, nothing.
We didn't.
Straight mob music.
It was all mob shit.
Straight mob
shit. And we actually got Stalin came up on a meeting at Capitol Records. Like they hearing us kick up dust down here. Like E40 had a radio show at that time on Cameo. Yeah. On Sundays. Mm-hmm. What was it called?
I forgot.
It was on Sunday.
It was on Sundays.
Yeah.
Sundays, some shit.
Ambassador.
But 40 took a couple of our records and he was playing the Stalin records.
Yeah, I remember that.
On the radio.
I remember that.
So somehow Jay got an invite to City Hall, to Capitol Records in LA. So we all went up there. We all went to Capitol, took in a meeting. We showed, Wendy was at the top seat at that time. Mm-hmm. We showed her the video, the 808 video, which we shot for $500. And the shirts costed $450.
Damn.
So we spent $50 on this video. This is, mind you, this is a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody was even shooting videos.
Right.
Yeah, wasn't nobody shooting
Nobody
videos.
was shooting videos.
Right,
We just had an angle. That's why I keep telling you how everything
And it
was
wasn't no
lined
YouTube.
up,
Wasn't no YouTube.
Everything was lined up for a
Yeah.
person. A guy who was a writer for the San Francisco Guardian found me at a Digital Underground show, was such a fan. He had wrote a book and had put me and Tweed in the book.
Wow.
We had never even met this guy.
Y'all know his name?
His name was Garrett Caples.
He's still our folks to this day.
Shout out Gary Caples.
So Garrett Caples is at me at this Digital Underground show, but he's a white boy, long hair, look like Jesus and shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
Is that right?
Like the picture that they portray as Jesus.
Right.
Like, kinda
That's
like
how he
that.
look.
So he's so much on my line. I think he the police. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? He know my real name. Like I'm paranoid.
Right.
But I'm at a show.
Right.
And he's like, Don Trejo and da-da-da-da, blah, 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 and the Mekanix, bro, and the High Street. And he got all this information about, and I don't know who this guy is from a can of paint.
Damn.
So I pulled him close to try and figure out who the fuck he was. Come to find out he was a writer. He loved styling. We introduced him to styling, all this shit. He had access at cameras and shit. So he was like, dude, this album is incredible. Y'all need to shoot a video.
Wow.
And like I said, at this time, nobody had videos. Nobody had cameras. Nobody. Like, nobody.
Right.
This is right before MySpace hits. So I say, fuck it, let's shoot it, right?
Yeah.
So we went and spent $450 on T-shirts and gave Garrett $50.
Yeah.
And we went to car shows. We went to
West Oakland.
East Oakland. I pulled a gang of my partners. We pulled a gang of his partners. Mr. Fab is in it. The team is in it. G Stack is in it. Saphir is in it.
Damn.
Shock G's in it. All these people are in.
This the first video we ever
on
shot.
The payroll. Drew down. Everybody's in Stalin's very first video. Yeah, it's our first video we ever shot.
First video.
That's
my,
crazy.
My 808.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah.
We shoot the video, and now we're trying to figure out what to do with the video. Now, not that we only have an album, we don't know what to do with. We don't have a video. We got a video. We don't know what to do with.
Don't know what outlet to put it out on.
Yeah, right. So we later found out. How, like I said, this is early in the game. We found out how you could actually take the video and upload it to YouTube, and then get the link from YouTube, and then share it on MySpace.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I was
that was new.
Yeah, this was very brand new. I mean, to be honest with you, I hadn't seen it done.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it wasn't that many people doing it.
Yeah, it wasn't that many people doing it. So, like,
and it was technical.
Yeah, it was technical.
It wasn't just like paste.
Nah.
You had to write some. You damn near know.
Yeah, you had to know some
code.
shit. Yeah, you have to know code.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Some time on that shit.
But like he said, like during that time, we was getting super high. Drinking
and some more shit,
like whatever. You feel me? And niggas would be pulling 24 hours. You feel me? Up all night, partying and shit. And I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start." How can we get people to watch this nigga Stalin video? How can we get people to watch it? How can we? And I just start taking this link, and I would just watch the feed or just click on one person's page. You know, you click on one person's page, you take it to somebody else's page. You click on their page, you take it to somebody else's page. And before you know it, you're all over the place. So I start sending the link to people's inbox. And
I probably got that.
Yeah, and what happened was,
for sure.
What happened was,
my shit was linked to Eddie P or somebody else.
Listen, and what happened was, you would wake up in the morning and you'd have a message, and when you go check the message, it would be Stalin's video, my 808.
Yeah.
So with that going on, and then Jay getting an introduction to come to Capitol, so we go to Capitol, we play her to my 808. She in there. She got a nice big ass system. We in there slapping.
Big TV,
TV, all the shit. Right, we slapping. So we playing the video. Stalin play her hella songs. We play her the 4-5 songs off on behalf of the streets. She blown away. She's like, this shit is crazy. How much did you spend for the video? We like $500. She's like, I have to get in contact with my video team. Right. She couldn't believe it. Because at this time, you still spending stupid budgets, bro.
You really showed them how to do it.
Exactly, my nigga.
That's a blueprint.
I swear to God, bro. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
That's a blueprint.
Those are her exact words.
This before
exact words, bro.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
She really said that.
Now,
swear to God.
Is Soulja Boy out at this time?
No, this is
before Soulja.
This is before Soulja. No, this is probably why Soulja Boy is getting his shit together.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't out yet, but you know he made MySpace was his.
That was his platform.
That was his
That
angle.
was early 2000s.
That was his
This
angle.
early 2000s.
But I'm
like
saying,
05,
y'all
06.
y'all just doing it though. Y'all not
Yeah.
getting it from him. Y'all just
Nah, hell
Nah,
no.
this shit
hell
out.
no. This just us.
bumping your
Blood,
head.
you know
Yeah.
what, blood?
Yeah.
I'm about to sit this over here, fucking.
Right,
That's
right.
that shit. I swear to God, that's
Right,
what that
right.
shit was. You feel me? Just us, just trying to be creative, continuing to be creative. So, long story short, after we played all this shit, we sitting there like, nigga, she about to sign Stalin.
Yeah. Nigga about
That's
to-
how we felt
Yeah.
from the meeting. Like, this nigga about to get a deal from Capitol.
Yeah.
And what happened was, at the end of the meeting, she said, "So, what are your BDS spins like?" And we were like, "We got a couple records. E40 be playing them on Sundays."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Okay, well, I'll look into that, but you know, this hyphy stuff that's what's moving." You know, Kick the Sneak just left here
Yeah.
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all this hyphy stuff is in the air.
Right. Right.
So, without radio play, significant radio play, and without us being attached to the hyphy movement, she lightweight it sent us back home.
Yeah,
like,
she said
go
she-
get some radio.